Now, you try to navigate an uncertain property market. It can be really tough and it's easy to make sort of the big mistakes. So what are the most common ones and how do you avoid making them? Joining us now, thank goodness, is Property Apprentice founder and CFO, Debbie Roberts. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
Well, I'm a bit nervous about all these mistakes you're about to tell us. I may have made them myself, so you fire away.
Okay, so the biggest mistake that people make in an uncertain property market is that they sit on the sidelines waiting to see what's going to happen.
Yep.
Me,
Every time.
For years, me. So yeah, it is common, and the group of buyers that do it the most are the first-time buyers because they've never done it before. So they're nervous about getting into the
Can't
property
do it
market
this time.
anyway.
Do it next time, they say.
Well, they just worry, and I think often we see, especially with the first home buyers, they think, what if house prices drop? So if house prices drop, then maybe we'll be able to buy something cheaper.
How often, Debbie, do house prices drop?
Oh, house prices absolutely can drop. I'm certainly not expecting them to drop anytime soon, though, because the demand from buyers is still there. The government, when they made the big announcements about tax changes and stuff, without a whole bunch of clarity around it, that has created a massive uncertainty, and it's the first-time buyers that are going to suffer the most.
So with uncertainty comes opportunity.
Massive opportunities,
yes.
Yeah. We've had about 8 clients just in the last couple of weeks that have purchased property, and they've all been existing homes, and a couple of them have been first-time buyers as well. They've bought really, really well because there's less buyers in the market at the moment.
But in terms of mistakes, we talk about mistakes. Is it because people say, buy a new build for the tax advantage? It's not a mistake to buy a current house, though, is it?
It's not a mistake to buy the right sort of property for your situation, and I think that's where people go wrong in an uncertain market because they'll sit on the sidelines waiting to see what happens.
Yes.
As I don't forget, at the moment, interest rates are still ridiculously low, but they are starting to rise. So if you're sitting on the sidelines waiting for prices to fall, for a start, that might not happen. If they do, then, lending criteria tightens up. You might not even be able to get a loan. If you can get a loan now, get in the market.
That's my concern, though, because interest rates are so low at the moment. So people are borrowing big and then interest rates go up. And then what happens?
So lenders always factor in a higher interest rate when they're calculating how much money they're prepared to lend to you. However, just because a lender says that they're prepared to lend you a certain amount of money doesn't mean you can afford it. So you have to make sure that you're buying the right sort of property for your situation. And, that's where financial advisors like
come in.
come in
we
and
go,
help.
hello.
Thank you so much. The biggest mistake, we've got it worked out, is doing nothing, sitting on the sidelines. Property Apprentice founder and CFO, Debbie Roberts.